All right, now just make sure that we are live here real fast. It looks like we're live on Twitch. Check to see if we're live on the UTI. All right, we got an ad, so that could be good. Awesome, we are live. What is up, everybody? How are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are all doing amazing. Yeah, sorry once again about yesterday. My whole stuff decided that it did not want to work. I was working on a thumbnail for about an hour, and then my Photoshop froze on me, so I had to restart my computer. And long story short, the file just corrupted, and I couldn't get it to work because it was saved on the cloud. And some odd reason I couldn't find out where the cloud save data was. So yeah, everything was like glitched and lagged out. So today I had to redo the thumbnail that you guys see on this video. So it's kind of why I did not stream yesterday. I thought about streaming, but like I said at the beginning of the year, is that I'm trying my best not to just stream for just to stream. I'm trying to actually, you know, make the streams a little bit more fun. Definitely when the streams are only 2 days now. So yeah, sorry about that, everybody, that that happened. Hopefully I'm working on or thinking about buying like a little cheap computer that I can use for editing and for like thumbnail design, so that I don't have to run into that issue. But that something that's down the road probably. But yeah, what's up, Wolfo, Oliver, and Cosmic? I see that you guys are the only ones I've seen so far, so welcome. I know Oliver and Wolf, you guys were here when the stream wasn't even started yet. So thank you guys for coming out and enjoying. Also don't know what is going on, but my game's like not continuing. So let me close the game and reopen it here. What up, Alec? How you doing? Hopefully you guys are excited because today I'm gonna be playing through Red Dead Redemption 2. I've not played this game at all. This would be my first playthrough. I've played the online, but I have not played the single player. So I'm going to play through the single player. Now, of course, if your boy dies in a mission, mainly in the missions, I'm not counting outside of missions, but in missions, if I die, I have to restart the game. So that is the game plan for today. Okay, is my computer just freezing now? All right, let me close it and reopen it. I don't know what the hell is going on, but it's like not really wanting to work. I guess all my computers just don't want to work today. Or at all. It always seems to be the issue. Nothing wants to work. But yeah, that's good. I'm excited. I've been thinking about this series type thing that I might do for a while now. So I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Because if you guys know, sometimes your boy sucks at video games. I'm not the best. So I'm going to probably restart the game multiple times. Now, I thought about doing this 2 different ways. I thought about doing it one way where if I die in a mission, I restart the mission. And I thought about doing where if I die, I restart the whole entire game. So I'm thinking I'm going to try the restart the whole entire game. If I don't get far, maybe we'll move it back to just the level. But yeah, that's kind of the game plan. So let's see how well your boy Bratty does today. But as we're waiting for the game to load, how are you guys doing? What you guys been up to lately? I know that I haven't really posted this whole last week. Sorry about that. Been kind of off in my own little world. Mainly by that, I mean, I haven't felt like doing anything. I just been kind of low on energy, I guess is the best way to say it. Someone drained my batteries. But yeah, I did record one video on Wednesday. Wednesday was probably my most productive day, because I got a decent amount done. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, yesterday, I just didn't get anything done. So apologize that, you know, last week was a lackluster. I know that I could do better. But yeah, sorry about that, chat. But yeah, I did record a few. I recorded one video, recorded a few shorts. The shorts are a little bit different, so I probably could have edited those, and that was the plan, to edit those and post those. But of course I didn't. So yeah, once again, apologize, everybody. I know that you guys were ecstatic for some more content. Guys like, yo, Bratty, where's the streams at? Where the games at? Where's everything else at? Also, real quick, let me, I didn't put in what game I'll be playing. on here, so throw that on here real fast here. And I don't know if it also is on the right thing on. Let me check. Yes, okay, it is saying Red Dead 2. Now we're just waiting for it to load here. And now we just got to wait for the game to load. Once the game loads, we can get in here and start this fun little challenge. All right. But yeah, so I don't know. After that whole thing, after that whole issue of what was happening yesterday, I was just like not really having it, I guess is the best way to say it. I was like, I have to find a new way to edit my thumbnails and to edit my videos, because editing on my laptop, I like having a big screen for editing, and sometimes it just is a big issue when I'm trying to sit here and look at this, because then it hurts my neck a little bit because I have to look down every single time. And there's just a lot of stuff that I want to do and I can't do because this only has a certain amount of space. This computer seems like it never wants to work. So yeah, I might look into getting like a little bit of a I don't want to say a smaller computer. Also, I probably should have changed the settings so that it's a little bit bigger. Is Minecraft getting restarted? I don't know yet. I have no clue what I'm gonna be doing with Minecraft. I just don't, like I said at the last time I talked about it, I don't want to just restart Minecraft and then everybody just do the same stuff. It just kind of gets boring after a while. So I don't want to just make it boring by just throwing it up together and just be like, oh yeah, let's all just have fun, even though we're all just rushing through the game. So I mean, I could restart it, but who knows how long people are going to play. The only person I've been seeing play is Turk. He's the only person I've been seeing to play. So if I restart, everybody's just going to probably go back to beating the game, trying to do as fast as they can. So I don't know. I'm getting new Super DS game. Super DS game. I don't know what that is, but next Tuesday, which I am excited for. Okay, Alex been drinking a little bit too much apple juice again. Alec, you gotta lay off that apple juice, my dog. What up, Brooke? What's poppin'? Anybody that is just tuning into the stream, we are going to be doing a, if I die, I restart the game. So basically what's going to happen, I'm playing some Red Dead Redemption 2. I have not played the story. I played a little bit of the multiplayer, but I've not played the story. So we're going to jump in. I'm going to play the game. And if I die, I restart the game. So that's going to be the game plan for today. Obviously, if my Red Dead will even open, I don't know what keeps happening. Why I keep getting black screen. So let's hope that works. Because if it doesn't work, then we're going to have to probably do something else. Like try a different game out with the series. Please don't restart it. I have a really good base. Well, I'm not restarting it, at least for my opinion, because like I said, I want to have some ideas going before I just restart it. I know a lot of people will spend a lot of time on a base or do something else, but sometimes with the restart, that's just what happens. And if a majority of the people want the restart, then obviously I have to look at the majority rather than just a few people. And I apologize for that. I can't just be like, oh yeah, Jehoshaphat wants no restart and half the other community wants the restart. But I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to just restart it and have literally only a month and then everybody's just done playing the game. Okay, what is going on with my Red Dead? Why is it not opening? I don't think I've ever had this issue with Red Dead where it just doesn't want to. It doesn't even want to close either. Did it freeze on me? What is going on with my computer? I wonder if it's just because the battery's kind of low on it that it doesn't want to run it. See what I mean by every computer just seems like it does not want to work with me today or this week. This is like so many times I've had this issue where like the computer just does not want to work with me. And I apologize. I want to be able to do fun stuff, but it is what it is. That would be spelled wrong. No, that wouldn't be right, Gavin. If you put if I die, I restarted the game. The way I put it's correct. If I die, I restart the game. Restarted would mean that I already have done it. That'd be past tense. That would mean that I've already done it. If I die, I restart. That's the present tense. So that is technically correct. Also, hello, Gavin. All right, are you going to work now, game, or are you just going to keep on deciding that you're not going to work? Because if we keep having this issue, we're going to have a chat. All right, computer? Let's not have this issue. Oh, you're talking about the realm? Yeah, well, I'm not. I was going to say, if you're talking about me or you're talking about somebody else. I guess if you're talking about with the way... did someone say that? I mean, maybe, I don't know. Okay, let me change the settings here real quick so that I can make sure that the display is correct. Because I think I don't remember changing the display because I don't think I've ever played the game on here. So I don't know why it's in like this screen. But maybe it's saved when I was using it on that computer. Let's see. Is it not in that one? General camera graphics. I think it's in graphics, actually. Let's see. Resolution. Full screen. Supposed to be in full screen. There we go. He was talking about the game. Laugh out loud. Okay, I'm very confused on what everybody's talking about, but okay. All right, let's see if this will actually let me play the game. Because if it doesn't let me play the game, then I'm going to have an issue. It did this, and then it went to a black screen. Maybe it was just having a little bit of a fit. All right, like I said, I've not played Red Dead, the story mode. I have played the multiplayer. So get ready for your boy to freaking lose at this game. All right, get ready. That's okay. I mean, I haven't streamed as often, so a lot of people probably just don't know that I'm streaming. Plus, when you're gone for like almost a whole week, I don't even think I posted this last week besides Monday. I think Monday was the only day that I posted. So, yeah, it makes sense. It would make sense that nobody would show up. It's fine. And plus, I did take it down to like 2 days, so a lot of people probably aren't going to show up, which is okay. Like I said, I mean, really, at the end of the day, I guess if I choose to focus on streaming on Twitch, then it is what it is. But, yeah, my views are probably also down, too, because, like I said, I haven't posted much this last week. It's been one of those weeks that, you know, I just don't feel like doing much. Work freaking killed me. So. All right. Are we gonna... What's up, Wolf? Okay, I'm gonna let it sit for a sec. Maybe it's just having a little bit of a fit trying to load into the game. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. This computer usually runs everything super smoothly. I don't know if I'm having that one thing because I did have an issue with this computer where it wouldn't let me play any games. I had to delete all of my files and download everything. So I'm hoping that that's not going to be an issue again. Because if that's an issue again, I'll be a little bit upset that I can't play games. So let's hope that's not the issue and that we can get in here. No, I don't think it's a corrupt install because if it was a corrupt install, it wouldn't even load. Usually if it's like a corrupt, it won't open the game. Or it will tell you that something's going on or like something did not download correctly. So I don't think it's a corrupt install because it wouldn't open the game. Unless there is like something in the file itself that is, maybe, but who knows? It could be. I mean, I don't know how laptops work with like gaming laptops. I don't know if it's like a higher end game, if it won't run, if your computer is like, if you just plug in your computer, I don't know. So that's something too. I was downloading this game yesterday and I didn't have it plugged in. So I think that it's kind of low. It could also be too that this computer is just being stupid. I don't know. I have that issue kind of a bit with a lot of this stuff. Is running on low memory. We recommend you close the maps. Okay, why is it running on low memory? Though, that's my thing. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand computers sometimes. Like, why? Like, sometimes it's just like, Yeah, something else is like totally freaking up with your... I don't think I have anything else. Okay. Let me try maybe changing a setting and see if that will help it as well. Honestly, I would not recommend it. I mean, gaming laptops aren't bad if you plan on like leaving your house a lot and you enjoy gaming on the go. I mean, yeah, I would get one, but in my opinion, I would always go for a desktop. There's a lot more you can do with the desktop. Plus, when a laptop dies off, there's not much you can do with saving it. Where with a desktop, you know, if your graphics card goes off, you can actually replace the graphics card. So, in my opinion, it's probably better to get a desktop. But if a laptop is something that you're more intrigued into, then yeah, go for it. But I'm going to try turning down maybe some of the graphics and seeing if that will help with it. I don't know why it's not opening it. I generally don't have this much issues with this laptop. All of a sudden, it's just like not wanting to work. It's like in the last few weeks, it's just been not working correctly, which I don't understand why. Also, so I was on Twitter yesterday, and I saw GTA 6 was trending, and I hate it when people freaking will like tweet about GTA 6 and make it trend, because I always think it's generally about GTA, and it's like gonna happen. Okay, so VSync is on, so that generally is reflects low latency. Maybe if I turn that on. Triple buffering. Let me turn that off maybe. Let's see here. I'm gonna turn down ultra. I'm gonna turn down this. I'm gonna just turn it some of the stuff that's on ultra to like maybe high and see if that will help it work. Mirror. We can turn that off to low. Okay. And then let's go to apply settings. Apply. I don't know if it's going to have me restart it, because sometimes it makes you restart the game. But we'll have to see here. All right. Let's try it now. Let's see if it will let me in. I don't know why it's all of a sudden just not working. I guess if it doesn't let me into the basic game, I'll try jumping into online and see if that will let me in. But if that doesn't work, then I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the computer and why it's deciding not to run anything. Now, I might have to restart it too to get it to run a little bit here. So I guess we'll have to wait to see as well if it will run, because some of the settings might need to be changed. So I might have to just rerun it. So we'll see here. You guys get to see my first reactions to this game too, because like I said, I have not played the single player. So what's up, Kyle? How you doing, man? Welcome on into the stream. Haven't played this game. I haven't streamed in a while is really what I should say. Been quite some time since your boy has streamed. Kind of miss it. Okay, so it's out of virtual memory. Please increase the page file size. Okay, so maybe it is. Maybe there is a corrupt file. Okay, let me... I don't think there is, though, because... that I don't know, actually. I would have to look it up. Let me see if it's got it on... I don't think it does. That's something that I would have to look up, actually. Okay, I'm gonna try to uninstall it real quick and reinstall it. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I hope it does not take 7 hours. I played a little bit of... What the heck is going on? I don't know what's going on with this. What up, Bob? How you doing? Welcome on in the stream. It's 64. I really don't know what's been going on with this laptop either. Everything just hates Bratty, I guess. Nothing wants to work for Bratty anymore, chat. Like, it seems like I get, like, a good grace, and then everything is just taken away. Bro, that's a huge game. It will take forever to download. I think it took, like, 30 minutes last time I downloaded it, but also I wasn't sitting here paying attention, so I don't actually know how long it will take. If it doesn't work, can we play Minecraft? I don't know. Okay, it just paused it again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I might just have to verify the files again. I generally, when I download something, I never have this much issue. I don't know what is going on with this computer. It's like I'll download a game or two, it will work a few times, and then something goes wrong, and then it just doesn't. That's kind of why, like, I think what I'm gonna do, and this is like something that I've been kind of flip-flopping on, is buying like a cheap little mini desktop for my editing and my thumbnail design, so that I can just use this for gaming and don't have to add anything else on this. And then what I might just do is clear everything off this computer. That way, if there is some corrupt files on here that's destroying anything that's on this computer, it will hopefully be fixed. But I don't know. Well, this computer also only has 500 gigabytes, because laptops generally don't have a lot of gigabytes in them. So the general issue is, if you download 2 games nowadays, you're literally screwed. So, well, Gavin, I'm not buying it for like gaming or anything like that. I'd be buying it just for like thumbnails and stuff, because I won't get anything more than like probably $300 for this laptop, and that's not much you can build a PC with. So that would not be worth selling this laptop. Plus, if I were to sell this laptop and try to update stuff, I'd have to get a new case too, and that would be half of it. No, I'm not financing anything, and I'm not going to be trying to. I have way too much stuff that I have to pay for right now. Right now a PC build and buying a new PC is not in the fruition. I'm trying to get out of debt, not back in debt. So yeah, I'm gonna try to hold on to this computer. I think it's just, like I said, I'm probably just gonna buy like a cheap $200, $300, maybe, well, less than that, really. If I can even buy something used that I could just use for editing and for like Photoshop. Yeah, pre-built is better than building. Not really. Because, I mean, in my opinion, a pre-built generally, like, it's still technically you building it. It's just someone else builds it for you. Pre-builts are just the same thing as a build. It's just you don't build it. Pre-builts are not better than building your own. Yeah, building your own, you at least get more of a option to pick what parts go into your computer, where a pre-built, generally they're only like... you have to go more expensive than you being able to be like, okay, I don't really need a heavy-end graphics card to, you know, I could have like a higher GPU or a CPU and, you know, go from there. But because if you build your own, then you can also know, like, you can look at what graphics cards are bad. And generally with pre-built, sometimes they will just give you a graphics card. Because I have bought some pre-builts before in the past. And, like, for example, I bought one for $500. It lasted about 2 years, but when games get a lot heavier and bigger, it kind of like goes out quickly. So, like, if you would have to buy like a high-end pre-built one, where if you buy, like, let's say a $500 one, it lasts you 2 years. You get a new graphics card, and then you get a new like, let's say, Intel. If you're into Intel, you get an Intel 10 or an Intel 11, and you upgrade the CPU and all that, then generally, like, your computer will, like, there's just certain stuff. I don't know anything about this. I never had a good laptop or desktop. I never had until I bought my first computer back in, I think it was like 2015, 2016. And it was like $500. But that was like way before computers got way more expensive. So yeah. Well, also you got to look at, so it's not just, I love it when people also say this, and this is not towards anybody, but your graphics card is not, like, if you have a good graphics card, it doesn't generally mean most of your games will run. Because most of the thing, too, you also have to make sure the fans run. You also have to make sure that the CPU runs correctly. If you don't have a good CPU and a good graphics card that work together, your graphics card doesn't mean shit. I have a good graphics card in mine. I think I have like I think I have a 1080, but it's like if I'm right, I think I have a 1080, which is probably not as good as some other graphics card out there, but for like a lower end tier, it's okay. I might be wrong about that. I bought it 2 years ago. But you know, with the 1080 and then a good good CPU, and then like some decent fans that cool it, generally a computer can run just any game. It's just generally like sometimes graphics cards, I feel like a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, you just need a good graphics card. But that's not generally all the way true, because if you have a good graphics card but everything else sucks, your computer's gonna have issues running the graphics on it. Yeah, I don't even know what Intel I have. I've been thinking about just upgrading the Intel. The only thing that sucks about the computer I have now is that if I can show you guys the case, it would be a lot easier to explain it. But everything just kind of compact into like a tiny box. And there's like doors that kind of block everything. So I can't like upgrade the fans, really. I can't upgrade. I could upgrade the CPU. I could probably upgrade the motherboard. But it's almost just like I have an old case. I have my $500 one over in the corner that I could like slowly upgrade the parts in there, and I just haven't. You can have the best CPU in the world and have a low-end graphics card, and it will play like a low-end computer. Yeah, you need both for sure, but generally the CPU is going to make the biggest difference. Well, yeah, because generally the CPU is what runs the games, but the GPU is what runs the graphics, I guess is the best way I should say this. And then the CPU is what runs the coding of the computer, really. Because without really, at the end of the day, without the motherboard, you can't do crap. The motherboard and the power are your main two sources of what can be run and stuff. Because if you get, let's say, a 4080 or like whatever the biggest one is out there, but your motherboard can't run it, then you just wasted all that money on a new graphics card. So really, at the end of the day, it comes down to the motherboard. Obviously, then you need RAM, because RAM also helps with the power of the computer. But generally, I don't look at the motherboard as much as if you have a decent motherboard that can work with almost anything, you're good there. But the CPU is what is like sends all the coding and stuff. Because generally, and this is a thing that I don't think people realize, is if your CPU is overheating, your computer runs like shit and your computer won't run. That's why they tell you after a few years, or if you replace it, that you make sure you have heat sink on your CPU. So at the end of the day, your CPU is really, it is important, but a lot of people don't think about it as being important. Yeah, you'd have to look at your motherboard. Like, your motherboard is the computer. If you don't have a good motherboard that can run with everything, then you're kind of out of luck. Also, what up, Ace? How you doing, man? All right, so we're at 28%. Hopefully it does download quickly. We'll see here. I wasn't expecting to run in this issue because like I said, I did just restart this computer about 2 weeks ago, and everything was working fine. And now, of course, now it's just doing this. So yeah, I'm just excited to get this trip done. This freaking trip to Scotland done. Because literally, if I didn't have this trip to Scotland happening, like, I would already be probably trying to make more money or trying to look for something else. Or, you know, trying to get a second job or whatever the case being, that I could probably upgrade and get a new computer. Because the trip with Scotland, I can't, like, look for another job, or I can't find something that's better, or, you know, I can't do anything because I'm stuck at I need to be gone for 2 weeks, and that's kind of just a pickle for me. Right, 2.2 weeks ago, I pulled a full art launcher. I don't know if that's what you meant to say. I have a lower end CPU compared to today's technology, but with my 370, I mean, I can run Cyberpunk at Ultra with ray tracing and average over 60 FPS. Yeah, like I said, like your graphics card runs the graphics of the game. So that would mean that your CPU is strong enough to give the information to the GPU. So your GPU or your graphics card is what runs graphics and what runs the power of the software you're using. So yes, in a way it is very important, but if your CPU is not strong enough to help your computer, then it won't matter. So like generally, like the graphics card is just what runs all the like the inner looks of it. It's like so the way to think about this is like the CPU is kind of like the brain. That key is like the brain has all the coding and stuff like that. If I remember right, and then